I hope you guys are doing well. Back to my channel. Hello, I'm Saifa here. If you're new, welcome. I'd love to have you here, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And let's get started. So I've been seeing this tag go around on YouTube. It was like, if I wasn't a beauty guru, what would my makeup kit look like? Now I've done a video like this. It's not posted because complications, but it's similar to this, but this is just a different title. And okay, this is new now, so I'll just do this. Okay, so basically, if I didn't do these videos, I don't consider myself a beauty guru. No, I'm just here helping you guys, Tanzanians and everyone else, actually, just everyone who wants to learn makeup. Whatever I learn, I teach you guys. Whatever I've learned through the years, I teach you guys. I don't think I'm a beauty guru. No. But I do know that I have a bigger collection now than I did just a few months ago, like before I started Instagram, because I do have an Instagram. That's where I started, and you know, because of that, I wanted to give you guys some more variety. So I was like forced to buy stuff that, you know I don't need, but I need for you guys, for videos, just not to bore you with the same things all the time, you know. But I am a creature of habit. I am a creature of habit. I use the same things over and over and over. If I find something I like, I stick to it. So there's been a few things that I've been using for years now, like since I started my makeup journey, since I started to become a makeup lover, I bought this stuff. And you know, I tried so many things at that point because I was new, and then I realized, okay, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this, and then I kept repurchasing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I want to show you guys that you don't need a lot of makeup. I don't have the biggest collection, of course. I've just started this a few months ago, so my collection is very small, okay? But to me, it's very big, because I look at my foundations and I'm like, now, like, I'm like, when are these gonna finish? And I can't use them all the time, especially in videos. I have to keep rotating, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I have to buy more foundation. Then I'm thinking, I just have one face, how am I gonna use all this foundation, you know? So my collection is not that big, but it's big for me. It's big enough. Like, I wouldn't want to buy any more, but I got to for you guys, so whatever. Wasting money. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let's just start with primers. Even if I didn't do YouTube, even if I wasn't buying all this stuff, I would have a pore filling primer. I've always had a pore filling primer, and my favorite pore filling primer, if you all watch any of my videos, know it's the Tarte Clean Slate Smoothing Primer. I love this. I swear by this, and you know, this is life. So even if I wasn't doing this, you know, I still have a primer. Let's continue. Okay, for eyebrows, what would I have? I know exactly what I had before. I had for sure, if I wasn't doing these videos, I would have the Cabrow, what is this? This is from Benefit Cosmetics Cream Gel Brow Color with a brush. Okay, I love this. I use this all the time. I have repurchased this like at least 4 times in my life. This is because it has a brush. You can never lose the brush. It has a cream that lasts you for so long, okay? I know that if I buy this, I am done, I'm set. I can use this for a year and I wouldn't need another brow product. This is one of my favorites, and it will always be, and I will always have it in my collection because I can believe in it, I trust it, and I use the shade number 6 always and forever. And I would also have I'd have a brow pencil, and I was contemplating which one I would have. Of course, if I had found this earlier, I would probably have had just this because it's quite inexpensive. This is from FLORMAR, very inexpensive and very good eyebrow pencil. I'd be happy with just having that, okay? You don't need everything, but if I would try to compare which one I would actually keep using, I think I would use the Brow Blade, just because I love the pen side, okay? This has both a pen and a pencil, and when my eyebrows are done with both a pen and a pencil, it just looks more fluttery, more bushy, more realistic. Yeah, so the only reason why I'm telling you guys that I would use the FLORMAR also is because the FLORMAR one is cheaper, and of course it's a brow pencil. It finishes very quickly, so you know, repurchasing that maybe would have been unrealistic for me, especially since I'm in Tanzania. So I think I'd probably be using this instead of this because it's just harder to repurchase. But if I was anywhere the way I could get this, I'd use this. Next, let's talk about eyeliner and mascara. For eyeliner and mascara, I go for, if I didn't have a big collection and I didn't need, I'd just have like 2 of these and 2 of these and I'd be done. Okay, I'd keep them for a few months, then repurchase the same 2 of these and 2 of these and I'd be done. I'm I'm so boring. I used to always repurchase this over and over and over, I think for a few years. And this, maybe just as much. Like 3-4 years, I've just been repurchasing these two. This one is the NYX liquid liner, vinyl liquid liner. One of the just very best. I can't see myself spending so much money when I have this, which is so black, foolproof. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't bleed, it doesn't do any of that. This is just amazing. I wouldn't pay much more than that for an eyeliner if I didn't have this channel. Okay, and for mascara, this does me justice. Makes my lashes thick, makes my lashes lengthy, good for my lower lashes as well. So I don't need any other one. I would just have this and that would be it. Okay, now let's talk about concealers. Okay, for concealers, you know, I do love me some complexion products. Okay, when it comes to concealers and foundations, I think realistically I'd get this from Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Has been my concealer for years now, like 4 years now. Repurchased this a million times and I'll keep repurchasing this as long as if it finishes, I'll get it again. If it finishes, I'll get it again. If it finishes, I'll get it again. But now I also have another baby which I love. The other concealers that I had before are not my favorite, so I'll still go for this, and now I would go for this. I tried this just a few months ago and I'm in love with it. I'm scared it will finish and I need to repurchase this right now before it finishes. So these would be my two concealers in my collection. If I didn't have, I'd have like a few of these and a few of these and I'd be done. Like 2 of these and 2 of these and I'd be done. Okay. Now don't get me wrong, when I say I'm gonna buy 2 of these and 2 of these, it's because I'm in Tanzania. It's because I'm in Tanzania and I really can't get a hold of these easily. They don't sell these here. So I would order them, and if I do order them, I'd order them in a bunch. Like I'd order 2 of these and I'd order 2. But if I was like when I was in like Malaysia and living there, I would just obviously have just 1 and 1. And if it finishes, I just go back and repurchase the same thing over and over and over again. I trust them. They do me justice. They have full coverage, both of them. This one is nice and luminous, so I love it for like natural days. This one is more full coverage and boom. I'd use this like when I want to go out and stuff, like when I want to go out and I want my makeup to last way longer. This does last just as long. Don't get me wrong, it's just less coverage and this is more coverage, so any of these would do for me. Okay, let's talk about foundation. Okay, now foundation, just the same. I love complexion products, so I'm a makeup lover. Don't forget this, okay? So I would probably still have a few foundations with me, maybe 3 or maybe 4. Not as many as I have now, but 3 or 4 would be perfect for me. I would love that, okay? I don't think I'll have less than that. For full coverage foundation, I would repurchase this Marc Jacobs. This is nearly finished now. So sad, it's nearly finished now, but I do love this. Okay, full coverage, perfect shade for me. I use the shade 52 Honey Light. Remarkable is the foundation name. Okay, so 52 Honey Light, full coverage foundation concentrate. I really should have sat down and cleaned this, but I don't have the time. Okay, so it comes in a dropper. It's not a dropper, you have to put this on your face. So I don't know what to call it, but mine is finished. I think it's finished and I need to repurchase it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, now that I have so many, but not now. But if I'm done with my foundations one day, I will repurchase this. Okay, the next foundation that I would probably always have is the Fenty Beauty Profilter Soft Matte Foundation. I love this. The only reason why I don't use this anymore is because the pump, now that I've opened it and shown you guys, you know, I don't think I would repurchase this again, because can you guys see the pump is not working anymore. It just stopped working, and I know this is like a common problem. So Fenty Beauty, please fix this, because we love this foundation, but I didn't even use half of it before the pump just got ruined and I can't use this anymore. So sad. It's really just sad. Okay, and the last foundation that I would be repurchasing, that I have repurchased like 3 times already, is the Pro Long Wear Nourishing Foundation from MAC Cosmetics. I love this. I use the shade NC44 in this. It's a bit dark, but I don't mind it. I just love the color on me and I love the bronziness that it gives me. This is what it looks like. It comes in a pump, it comes in a tube. Very good, full coverage, and just looks beautiful, and it's waterproof, and it's just amazing. And I need to go repurchase this because it's nearly done. Okay, Fenty Beauty ruined my shirt. Okay, let's talk about bronzer. For bronzer, okay, for cream bronzer, I do love me some cream bronzer. I think for cream bronzer, my favorite is now the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Truffle. I love this. just because it's easy to use. I love the application on it. I love the Huda Beauty one, but I have to use a brush, dip in and do that, and I'm lazy, and I think I'll just have this. Now for an actual powder bronzer, I don't want to lie, you know, I've always had a few of these on hand. Like I like bronzers. I like bronzers or contours, so I always have a few of these on hand. So but I think my favorite right now is definitely the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in shade Island Ting. I love this. It's so warm, it keeps me bronzed, it stays all day, it just looks pretty on my face. I just love the color and the complexion it gives me. So yeah, this would be my favorite bronzer, and I would just keep this one if I wasn't me also, okay? Me, I'd have a few more, but if I was just left with one bronzer, what bronzer would it be? It'd be this one. Okay, let's talk highlighters. Now I'm thinking, oh my god, yes, I'd have a few highlighters. Yes, I'd have a few highlighters. Okay, let me just tell you exactly what highlighters I used to have. Okay, I think I had like 4 highlighters, but I'm gonna show you the favorite. One of my favorite highlighters is of course the Nars, what is this called, dual intensity blush in the shade Jubilation. I love this. It's so beautiful. It's a bling. It gives you the bling. Okay, there's no doubt about that. And it has 2 colors. It has a gold color and it has a pinky color, which is just perfect. You can have whatever you want. If you're in the mood for something like a more pinkish highlight, you can have that. If you're in the mood for some gold, you can have that. You don't even need another one. This is just perfect. But because I'm me and I just wanted more highlighters, so I would still have a shaft of gold. I love this, especially for when I want to really look bronze, because it is like a bronze color and it's very beautiful. This is an extra dimension skin finish from MAC Cosmetics. The shade is shaft of gold. And the other one I would also have is I love but broke, and I fixed this and it broke again, so I need to fix it again, but I haven't done it, so I don't use it much nowadays because it's broken, it's messy to use. This is the Oh Darling extra dimension skin finish from MAC Cosmetics as well. Oh Darling shaft of gold, and these are the 2 from the Nars Cosmetics. They're just blingy, they're just very good. You can't go wrong, they're enough. You don't need another highlight. Okay, actually if you just have this one, you don't need another highlight. So if I was to suggest a highlight, I think that you should go with something like this, which has 2 colors that would basically look the same on your face. Okay, highlighters is one thing that actually always looks the same on your skin tone. On your skin, it's just meant to highlight your skin, and if you get a good one, they all do. Okay, so just choose one. Don't be like me and have plenty. Okay, now let's talk about blush. For blush, I really wanted to do a suggestion here and tell you guys to buy like a palette, because if you have like a palette of blush, then you have a few colors and you don't need anything else. Okay, and you can get it from the drugstore. So for this palette right here, this is a Morphe palette. This is the blush palette in 8W Warm Master. So because I love warm tones, of course I choose the warm tones, but they even have a cool tone version. This is what it looks like. Now you have a few colors here. You have some pinks, you have a little bit of a orangey, you have some neutrals, you even have some highlights. You have everything you need if you love warm tones. You can get a cool tone version of this and it would just be amazing. These are amazing. So I would suggest something like this. Now let's talk about eyeshadows. I love me some eyeshadow. Okay. And even though I had a few eyeshadow palettes, like not that many, I just had like 4 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 eyeshadow palettes. That's what I had. I used to still just use one. I used to use this just a lot all the time. I love this palette. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I know when this came out it was such a buzz, and for a reason. It's just stunning. Woo! Mine looks busted, of course. It's even hard to open it now. It's just well loved. Okay, so I do love this if you love your warm tones. If you want something a bit more colorful, I would actually also go for this one. I would have this in my collection. Okay, if I found this, I would buy this and I would keep it and I would use it. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Jackie Aina palette. Such a stunning palette. You have your warm tones, you have pops, and you have shimmers, and you have this is just so beautiful. And if you have a deeper complexion, even better. Okay, because if you have a very light complexion, this could be like a night out kind of thing. Okay, but if you have like a deeper skin tone, this would just be your everyday palette, and it's beautiful and it has pops of colors, so you can, you know, spice things up. Okay, now I don't want to make this video without mentioning one of my favorite palettes, which is the Carnival Be Perfect Cosmetic Carnival palette. Okay, I love this. now, okay? If I wasn't doing YouTube, would I have this? Probably not, because it's just not that well known. Be Perfect is not something I've heard about so much, or I heard about before I even purchased this. I don't think I had ever heard of Be Perfect before. Okay, and I don't know if I would have gotten this, because I don't know where I would have found it, why I'd be looking for this. But I wanted a colorful palette, and I wanted to buy one from Morphe. I couldn't find one, so I decided to grab this one. Oh my god, love this. Now me, I cannot live without Be Perfect. I have this and I have the bigger version, and I want to buy more Be Perfect palettes because I love this that much. It's beautiful, it's so pigmented, everything you need. You have some brown, so you can do your neutrals. You have these nice gold colors, beautiful colors, and you also have pops of colors everywhere. You have highlighters, you don't need to buy a highlighter. Can you imagine that? And you have all these colors, just make it so beautiful. So if you are into colors at all, which now I am, if you're into colors at all, this I cannot believe. I'm not living without this ever again. There is this one, the one I just showed you guys, and there is the XL Pro Carnival palette. Now they have similar colors in here, and because I'm crazy and I love makeup, sometimes I just sit down and just swatch makeup all over my arms and stuff. So we did swatches. I did swatches of this and this. They have a few similar colors in here, and when I was doing the swatches, I realized that the colors that were in here that had the same name and the same color basically to the ones that are in here didn't swatch the same. This one is better. Like the pigmentation on this one is way better than this one. Is a bit better. Okay, let me not say way better. The pigmentation on this one is a bit better than this one. So if I was to suggest any of these, I'd suggest this one, because this one is better quality than this one. I don't know why. Maybe because they made it bigger. I don't know why did they change the formula. It looks like there's a little bit less pigment on this one than this one. I love them both. I want them both, but you know, I'd suggest this one if you're into color. Okay, let's be realistic here. I'm not gonna have one palette. Now the last thing I wanted to talk about is basically lips and eyeliner. Like water eyeliner, I would have one water eyeliner, and here I would suggest the Infallible Never Fail eyeliner from L'Oreal. I love this. It's super black, super pigmented, very soft and easy to use, and very good whenever I want a black liner on my waterline. Okay, I'd also have a nude liner, and I thought I kept it in here, but I did not. So we're gonna just skip it because I took it out and I left it somewhere, and I don't know where. Okay, but I would also have a nude liner, and for a nude liner I just have one from the drugstore, something that's very creamy. I'll try and write a suggestion in the description, so check it out. Okay, hope I remember. Let's talk about lipstick. Now for lipstick, I'm not gonna lie, I love lipstick. Okay, I love me some lipstick. I'd have plenty of lipstick all the time. There's no way I'd have one or two lipsticks. Realistically, I don't want to lie to you guys, but I'm gonna try. Okay, maybe I should try just 5. Okay, let me just try 5. I even put here more than just 5. I should try 5. For nude lipstick, I would go with I'll go with both of these. This is Kinda Sexy by MAC. This is the color Kinda Sexy by MAC. I love this. I would put this like in my center. Put this with a lip liner. I would always have this. I've repurchased this a million times. And the next one is Taupe. This is also finished, but it's more like a brown shade. Let me show you guys here. That's more like a brown shade. I would repurchase that, and I'll definitely have that. Let me just show you the Kinda Sexy pinky nude color. Love that. And this is finished, but I would probably repurchase this also. This is Hitchhike. Let me just try and show you guys a swatch of it right here. Favorite colors, and okay, those are 3. I'm trying to choose. I'm really trying to choose. We went through 3 already. Okay, I seriously can't choose 3, 4, 5 lipstick. This is another one that I'd have. This is Flormar. What color is this? 05. I don't know what color it is, but if you guys can see the theme of my colors, they're all pretty much the same color story, color family. Okay, look at them. They're just nearly all similar. Yeah, that's what I would have. And then I would have a red. For my favorite red, I would always repurchase this one. See, I don't know which one's new. This one is from SEPHORA. This is the lip cream lip stain from SEPHORA. This is the older one. I love this. Whenever I want a red, I always have to have a red, because you never know when you're gonna need a red. And for my red, I'll just keep this one, nothing else. Okay, how many did we already do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love me some Lolita foam cat Fenty. I'd buy this again and I'd keep this. I always have this in hand. I've bought this also a few times. How many lipsticks? I'm coming. Yeah. I love the NYX. This is a NYX soft matte lip cream in case. I love this. I just realized, you know, no, I didn't realize. I knew that I wear the same shades over and over again. Okay, but basically I'll keep a few of these. Okay, I keep a few. And for lip gloss, I'd put this one. This is the plumping lip gloss from LA Girl Cosmetics. I don't think I love this. I just love this. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. It feels a little bit tingly when you put it on. Okay, that's just stunning. I don't think I would need more than that. And that's about it. I think we are done. That's all the makeup I will keep if I wasn't doing this. Right. Yeah, I'd have lipsticks. I'd have many more lipsticks. I tried. Okay. I think we're done for this video. Okay, I hope you guys will enjoy this one. I hope it wasn't boring. I hope you got some suggestions. You don't need all of this. You just need a few. But I try to keep it as realistic as possible. This is what I would actually have. Okay, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Mwah.